are now really in the end game on the last line for our target. We are trying to finish just the last missions before we can start the final mission, and that's definitely one of the last. We have packed a team of newbies and 2 colonels to see if we can gain some more levels. Also, it's the second mission with a Psi-active character on it, so I'm pretty pleased with this.
Communications relay is up ahead. Move in and destroy the target. The squad is concealed.
Wow, have you seen what was happening back there? So the gatekeeper is behind here, and I've seen also a couple of other high hit point targets, so I guess there is a full group here. Also, there was the group of the shield bearer and the normal guys here, so nearly all of them are in the back. In other words, let's try to move and progress as far as we can, because I think there won't be many in our way.
Eyes on a hostile patrol.
Alright, so that's probably the first patrol, and afterwards there's not much more to it.
Going up.
Oh, he could even grab himself towards. That's nice, so that was a good grab. Admirable.
Rolling out.
Let us get everyone into position, really.
Got it. Moving.
Lots of full cover spots here.
Location confirmed.
I don't want him to shoot, not this round. So yeah, they are still not out of range, but what I want to do is I want to engage on them, but still move as far as we can, so we're not losing any time, right? So we are going to kill zone, and with a kill zone they will approach onto our position.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Like I said, we want to move as far as we can.
Hauling ass.
Probably that was stupid, because she still has concealment. They would need to move up to here and break her concealment so that the overwatch fire that I intend really takes place. But
I've got my eyes
I mean,
on.
that's still okay.
Moving to designated position.
We have the option to hack a tower. Let's just take a look at the rewards. That's a global flashbang, which is quite powerful. I'm not going to use it right now, but it is a quite powerful tool. So yeah, we will definitely move the specialist to here afterwards, so we still have the option to use it.
On the move.
All right. Let us take...
Move into Overwatch.
Overwatch.
And we don't we don't even have kill zone yet on our sniper. Now I fooled myself here. I fooled myself. But maybe he's still doing it with a normal Overwatch. We haven't lost anything with the exception of run and gun. But yeah, he's not doing it. Could have engaged though. So yeah, that wasn't optimal. But again, shit happens. So, what's up with the target device? We could also kill this one. There's a window here, so there's a clear line of sight towards the target device. So, change of plans. Let's fast forward and kill the device, and then afterwards we'll have all the time in the world to deal with these aliens. Good for us, because the patrol is currently moving away.
Copy. Moving on target.
I'm just staying in range of the tower here.
Got it covered. Time to motor.
On Overwatch.
Okay, they are moving back in, which is also fine for me. I mean, whatever. Let's start with the first activity to hack them, and everyone gets a disorientation, which will also reduce their movement rate. It shouldn't trigger right now, but if it does, this is the right moment in time.
Piece of cake.
We do have one Andromedon, Shield Bearer, Lancer Officer. Okay, so that gave us a list. There was only one Gatekeeper on the list. We could start with a domination attempt. So yeah, let's go for the Andromedon. I like the idea. Surprise! Surprise! These guys are in dire fear now. That would hit the Andromedon, but I don't really care. I mean, takes away a little bit of the hit points, but it softens up all of the remaining forces immensely. So yeah, a little bit armor shredded, that's all. Let us kill this Elite Lancer here real quick. Thank you. Good job. And now let's give our... Oh no! Only the Andromedon is in line of sight, but I know how we can fix this one. We need to have line on sight of this beacon anyways. So range doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
Oh no, I moved to the only place where this guy is again not to be seen. Lol. Alright, let's kill him.
What did you expect? I spotted.
On the move. We're close. Got some hostiles grouped over here.
Alright, all of these guys are indeed... All of these hostiles are indeed disoriented, so we can take a shot next round
On Overwatch.
and basically kill the data pit. We have 2 mutants, 2 Archons, a Gatekeeper, and 3 normal forces left. Let us start by kicking in the door, shall we? So that's how I like to kick in the door. Time for an acid bomb. It dealt a lot of damage, but I'm a little bit disappointed. I was hoping that it will deal damage to the target structure, which it didn't. Alright, now we do no longer have time pressure. That's good.
We confirmed destruction of the relay. The alien transmission is down. Eliminate any remaining hostiles and move to evac.
I can handle that. On your order.
So I think the Archons were on top here. Well, let's wait with the gas bomb for the mutants. The Archons will receive some severe damage, but they won't drop down because they have the flying ability. At least we can see them though.
I can handle that. Step into the void.
Rusticated, good night mate, and sleep tight. So just some more damage on these guys. And now we get all of the special effects. The one of them is panicked and ruptured. Yep. Basically shooting his own guys. I like it.
Scanning. Moving to Overwatch.
So, most of them are disoriented, acid burned, panicked. Really tough luck for most of them.
Enemy is still up.
Alright, let's move on. Good thing about the Andromedon is he doesn't know any sort of fear. I wonder if the Psi operative gets this kill or if it's just not allocated at all. Okay, before we go on here, the next activity should be a nice gas bomb. Hitting most of these guys.
Heading out. Grenade out!
So yeah, look at that. The Archon is going to die. Mutant is also having a problem.
Whatever you say.
We can take the Gatekeeper out of the game for the next round. And we could certainly move up into full cover here.
Burn 'em down. Affirmative.
And start dealing some damage. .50-50 to kill that officer. Oh, come on.
It's still moving! Whatever you say.
Again a 50-50 to kill that officer. He dodged the shot, but I think the poison will kill it. No, he has too many hit
Running
points
dry on
left.
ammo.
Let's try to lightning hand him. Nope, it missed.
Target's still up.
We have an advanced stock, so that officer is definitely going to die no matter what. If that wouldn't have hit, we would have
That's right.
gotten 3 damage on it and the poison would have killed it.
Moving out.
Alright, 1 round of stasis on the Gatekeeper. Wow, he hasn't seen the token, that's the reason why he refused to engage on it. It's a little bit sad. But yeah, let's just gremlin heal.
Go patch him up.
Let's kill that Archon here. Certainly has the highest priority because it's behind our lines.
No rounds.
That's a flanking shot on the mutant, which I would want to take. Come on, kill the Archon. Good job. Good job.
Hostile terminated.
Nope, we don't want to grapple up.
Sure thing.
But we want to kill the mutant if possible. Let's go. Good job. Mutant is down.
By the numbers. Weapons burning ammo fast.
Roger that.
I could Wrath suit and go here. That would be easier from next round onwards. Hitting that mutant would at least deal 3 points of damage though, so we could also finish him with improved stock. Yo, Wangstra, good evening. It's going great, man. It's going great. So currently we are on one of the last preparation missions to prepare ourselves for some final mission. You can see that we now field also Psi operatives as well as a couple of other high-ranked soldiers because we have so many colonels already. But yeah, we really want to level the last couple of them. That's about it. How's he even hitting while burning and also being poisoned? That's a little bit unrealistic. That's much more realistic. I mean, if you're burning and poisoned. Question from the chat: isn't it odd that humans have more psi power than aliens? Somehow, yes.
Too close to the heat.
Okay, now let's make sure that we kill the mutant Alright, so that's a done deal.
Rock and roll. Moving to position.
We are now engaging on the gatekeeper. Let's try to get rid of the last armor. Shredder.
It's still moving. My ammo's running low.
Blackhawk has made a good point, so maybe the human psi potential is just higher. I guess that's also what the story kind of tells you, because it says that the human DNA is more resilient and could act as a binding factor. Plus, it's also very resilient against the alien sicknesses. And yeah, I guess that's a plausible explanation. I like the storyline of XCOM 2 much more than the one of XCOM 1. So I saw a couple of ranting posts like, it's not clear and why is this and this and this happening. Let's be honest here. XCOM 1 didn't even have a storyline, so I'm pretty happy the way it currently is.
The tissue melts away.
Look at that. I can only say that
Impressed yet?
Psi-Ops are super OP.
Let's do this. Only the best.
Status confirmed.
We
All
even get the
hostiles are
loot.
down and
We
the
even
area
get the
is
loot
secure.
because everything died just in this round.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Kill 10 aliens, took over an Andromedon. That was one hell of a strong tank. He was tanking in the middle of these aliens during the whole time. I really liked it. Alright. So I think it might as well have been the last covered ops mission before we have our
Troops are
breakthrough.
making it look easy out there, Commander. All thanks to you.
We even got a nice promotion. Implacable. And she got Guardian, which is super nice. I like it. Thanks to the AVC. We got ourselves a superior speed module. That's good.
Excellent work, Commander. Your efforts continue to bolster the resistance movement across the globe.
And we got ourselves some intel. So yeah, 5 more days until we can buy something new in the black market.
Avenger plotting new course.
And I think our next research project is about to be finalized as well. I think we can even make contact here into Chile, which is the last country.
Hate to do this, but you're the only one who can pull this off. You know I'd go myself if I could.
The gateway is primed. Is the subject prepared?
Ready. I hardwired what was left of the Codex brain into Rover. It should be emitting the same signal the Codex used to pass through the gateway.
Excellent. Let us begin. We've already seen the Codex opening a similar rift in the field. I am sure your device will be fine.
There. We're set to record across all spectrums. Remember, go in, take some quick readings, then come right back through, okay? Whoa! Are you seeing this?
It appears our signal has been received. Increasing power.
Doesn't look like any place we've been before. Or any place on Earth, for that matter.
Perhaps this is the source. The aliens' seat of power, if you will. Secure beyond any physical limitations.
Only one way to find out. Go on. We're counting on you. That is definitely not fine, Doctor.
The process did work. There was an instant where the device was in between locations. However, once that occurred, the gateway called for a second signature, an organic signature. When we could not provide one, it generated a sort of feedback pulse.
Obviously.
If the Codex creates the door, this organic signature must surely be the key.
Well, we better make sure we have the right key before we try again. I would hate for this to occur to something organic.
Agreed. I'll report our findings to the commander immediately.
Whoa, we are getting
We are now
close.
prepared to autopsy the body of the powerful being we recovered, Commander.
Look at that avatar
We may be on the
autopsy.
cusp of
10 more
attaining a
days.
This creature represents a near-perfect fusion of human and elder DNA.
So yeah, just for the purpose of making contact with everyone, I'm investing the last intel into getting to South America, just to make sure we have the whole world covered in this run.
Attempting to establish local regional contact.
Priority message coming through, Commander. Putting it on screen now. I had
We do have one
high
colonel
hopes for the
available
resistance under
at
your
the
leadership,
HQ.
Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
Big monthly income. So yeah, let's get the
Avenger plotting
supplies.
new course.
Visit HQ, visit the black market, and finalize our skins in South America. We are currently at 2,400
Setting course for
supplies.
West Asia.
Welcome, Commander.
So there is a new Sharpshooter. Welcome on board. In case we ever need intel, we can now gain it again at the HQ.
Avenger plotting new course.
Target is open.
I think we're going for the superior perception one. That's really a very, very strong PCS. Agility is also fine for dodging, but not as good as hitting, because we don't want to get hit in the first place. We want to obviously hit all of the aliens before they can deal any damage to us. So yeah, let's finish the contact here.
Setting course for Chile.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Signals coming through clear.
So we finally have the whole world. Everyone helps us now.
Avenger plotting new course.
Good, so that's the next ability. He's nearly done. Look at that. He only has very, very limited abilities left. Only Soul Steel and Stasis Shield. All of the other 14 are already at his disposal. So yeah, pretty nice progress. We still need to wait for the Avatar autopsy. And there's the war suit. There's a plasma blaster. A nice shred storm cannon. That's the fire launcher. So the flamethrower rather, sorry. So yeah, we do have all of the upgrades, all of the potential weapons now. Could go for a second war suit.
We'll get started right away, Commander.
But we don't really need it. Like I said, we have so many supplies now and also so many alloys. At this moment in time, that's not the limiting factor anymore. Yeah, that's just more supplies, which we don't need. So let's skip the mission. Usually I don't skip any missions, but it would give us alloys, which we don't need, Alarium, which we currently don't need, and supplies, which we also do not need.
Commander, we have a mission available that's reliant on time-sensitive information. We can always finish our scans later, but failing to take on this mission could have serious repercussions for the resistance movement. Local resistance forces in this region have gone into hiding after the recent setback, Commander. We'll have to wait for them to regroup before we can try to make contact again.
Have we just lost the country? Because... Wow, really? That's a harsh punishment for not taking the mission.
It won't be easy, but I think it's the only option we have at this point.
Agreed. We must inform the commander immediately.
Go right ahead.
Commander, Central, the Shadow Chamber has completed its analysis of the Avatar's DNA. It has identified the genetic sequence necessary to travel through the Psionic Gate.
Perfect. We can finally shut this Avatar project down for good.
However, the gate requires more than a mere transmission of genetic data.
The sequence has to be part of a live subject. The key only works in lockstep with the signal.
We don't have time to find another one of those things, let alone capture it.
No. That part we can handle. We make our own.
You're serious?
Quite. Though the specimen before us is damaged beyond repair, it has provided us with its complete genetic blueprint. We already possess an unaltered Avatar template from the Forge facility. That, combined with the genetic material we recovered at the Black Site, should allow us to replicate the procedure here.
So, what's the catch?
Yes, that. Without an Elder consciousness driving it, the new Avatar would remain as lifeless as the one before us. While I can develop its body, I cannot create the mind to... Their network would cause severe, if not fatal, trauma to an unprepared central nervous system. As it stands, we only know of one individual who has survived that kind of ordeal.
That was different. The stasis suit.
Created the perfect interface to the network, one tailored to your specific biology, Commander. Of any human candidate, you are the most likely to survive the connection.
Most likely is not good enough, Doctor.
It is the only answer I can give you, and our only option to traverse the alien portal.
We need to come up with a game plan before we charge through the enemy's front door, which will give you some time to think about this, Commander.
This specimen, this being, is something else entirely, something beyond anything we have ever seen. And yet somehow, our troops once again prevailed.
Priority message for the commander coming through on a secure channel, sir.
On screen.
Sir, it's coming from the Advent Network Tower.
You heard me. He's taking a big risk contacting us like this.
Hello, Commander. You and your crew are to be commended. Your efforts in rebuilding the Resistance network and uncovering the truth about the Avatar project have been admirable. I only wish I had better news to report.
When does he ever?
Advent is not taking the death of an elder lightly, and in turn have greatly accelerated the final stages of their Avatar project. A plan is now in place for the rapid processing of all non-essential human life, to begin immediately. Very soon, Advent's speaker will announce a breakthrough in gene therapy, a final treatment for the human condition. Billions will flock to gene therapy clinics across the globe. They will never return. I have managed to secure tactical data and access codes to the Advent Network Tower. The speaker's address will be broadcast live to a global audience via this facility. The whole of Advent's network will be listening. It is this hubris that we must use against them. The information I am sending you should allow Dr. Taigen and Chief Engineer Shen to take control of the transmission and disrupt their entire network from within. Though my hope is that this disruption will confuse the enemy's forces long enough to allow your final assault a chance of success, I ask one more thing of you. Take what you have learned. Let the world know what is happening here. Wake them up. Broadcast the truth before there is no one left to listen. It seems we are both out of time. Farewell, Commander.
Badass. He's not going down without a fight.
I've updated our latest operational objectives, Commander. We have the target site locked in, Commander. This is our chance to strike at Advent's heart. Once we control the network tower, we can finally show the world what the aliens are doing. There's no turning back after this.
That's interesting. I'm wondering, is this already the last mission? I guess it's not.
Commander, once we move on the Advent network tower, it's all or nothing. We won't have time to advance our research or deal with the wounded. We should only deploy once we're fully prepared.
Alright, that's fine for me. Second to last mission, alright, okay. I'm wondering if I also have the same intel options for the last mission, because SWAT targeting is really nice and we only have enough intel for to buy it once.
Setting course for the West African sector.
So, it's Archons, Andromedons, Sectoids, Heavy Mechs.
Tower, we'll have to use a smaller squad.
We will have to use a smaller squad, alright. So yeah, if we need to use a smaller squad, then definitely we're going to go with a Psi operative. Let us take also a ranger, so that should be fine. Psi-Ops could do the crowd control. I'm just thinking which of the guys would I want to also take on the last mission. He has no additional abilities. ZX has conceal, so it's more the scout type, don't want to take him there. Pitbull, implacable. She has also 0 additional abilities from the AWC. Yeah, so I guess it's Imperator then. Make utility items available, please. Rhodey will get the war suit.
We're calling this heavy power armor.
I'm thinking about, we probably will end up using a shredstone cannon. So yeah, mimic beacons here. And I know that we don't need it, but let's just upgrade to the fusion blade. Because it always sucks to see that this guy is having like his machete still with him. While he could, whilst he just could have had a fusion blade. Rhodey doesn't need the focus anymore. Instead, I'd like to give him some more aim. So yeah. Instead of blue screen rounds, we can take AP rounds. That's fine. We do have a lot of armor shredding potential here. And we probably will not need as many beacons here. So might as well take armor penetrating rounds. Because yeah, why not? Yeah, I'm torn between Plasma Blaster, which is nice, but also the Shredstorm Cannon. I want to use the Shredstorm for this mission, just to get rid of the armor, and also because I like the effect. It doesn't really matter, to be honest, because we have so many explosives. It's really fine.